here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get something to eat, shave, freshen up, and we'll do that gear talk shit. Hey, I'm Ted from Death Angel. We're on our North American Relentless Retribution tour, and today I'm going to give you a rundown of my touring rig. Running these angle calves right now. I normally don't use them. I normally use Mesa Boogie calves, but they were kind enough to lend us these calves, and they sound actually really well. Rob's endorsed by them, so they lent it to us. And Rob will probably give you a more further explanation of it. You chose the ground, I chose the sky. Do a little rundown of my whole setup here. This whole setup was built by our guitar tech Anders Aho Jet Setter's rig. You should check it out. You know, running this Furman PLS Plus D series, never leave home without it, man. It's the shit. It's the great power conditioner. It just saves you from any spikes or surges that when you go to a club, you just never know what you're gonna, kind of power you're gonna run into. So you should always have one of these. Stand by your choice. I'm using an X2 digital wireless system. Fucking, again, another awesome wireless system. Probably the best wireless system I ever used. Fucking doesn't take away from your tone. Just sounds like you're running through a cable. Fucking rad. Ford tuner, DTR 2000. Great tuner, you know, in between songs I kind of run behind here and just tune up. And I'm using an MXR flanger, which is running through the loop of this Mesa Mark V, and I'll explain more about that. But this flanger is really cool, man. I use it for like, it's only looped through the clean tone, and I use it for like songs like Dethrone and Opponents at Sides and stuff like that. So it's a good little flanger. Dunlop MXRs, fucking yeah. Now this is where the brain of my tone is. I just acquired this thing. It's a Mark V, Mesa Boogie makes it. I actually own a Mark IV for like 15 years, and when this came out, I just have to have it, you know. The features that it has on here, there's 3 modes per channel, which is fucking awesome. You have, you know, you can go through any mode, just any type of tones. But one of the reasons why I got this is the Mark II C+ mode, which is, you know, which I'm normally using on rhythms. But today I'm using the Extreme just to check it out. But I bought it for the Mark II C+ because Mesa Boogie don't make them no more. So when I found out the Mark V was coming with that feature, there was no question I had to buy it. Stand by your choice, I'll stand by mine. Fuck, it's just crushing like that. Chose the sky. What do you want? What do you need? 3 channels, 3 modes per channel. Graphic EQ, even has a boost, like a solo boost, you know, that I use on stuff when I kind of like do different guitar parts with Rob, and I just boost myself up. The features are just phenomenal on this thing. I suggest to everyone, you should at least try it out, check it out. This is my rack setup. Now we'll go check out the guitars. Here it is. I play ESP guitars, and on this tour, and most of the tour, I bring out 2. I have a black ESP Eclipse loaded with EMG 81s and EMG 60s. The 81s, you've heard all about them. Crushing tone for metal. Can't get any better pickup than the 81s. The 60s I use for clean tones, like again with the flanger with on Dethrone and Opponents at Sides, and when we do stuff like Veil of Deception, I switch to the 60s. It gives it a real cool, clean tone, and it's also the James Hetfield setup. This black one gives it more of a. They're both the same, different color. This one has a Floyd. This one has a Floyd. This one doesn't. I'll explain more. This one gives it a more heavier sound, so I play it on the more intense thrash songs like Evil Priest and Buried Alive.
Retribution, just solution, there's no other way. Haunted by your actions of what you have yet to pay.
And this is my favorite of the bunch. Out of all the ESPs I have, this one is the best one. It feels good, it sounds good, and it looks good too. I've had this for a while. This has been on the road constantly ever since I got it. I don't leave home without it. Again, EMG 81, EMG 60, white ESP Eclipse. This is the one right here. This is my favorite. Actually, ESP just built me an Eclipse, but it's all white. One pickup configuration, one volume knob, all white. I'm kind of looking forward to getting that. I just hope it tops this one. This one's the shit. It's my favorite one. ESPs really make great guitars. They sound good in the studio and they hold up really well on the road. That's it for my gear. My gear is just a simple setup, so hope you guys enjoyed this little segment, and we'll see you on the road. Check it out. Later.